Hey, what's up, y'all? Another kind of different look for this plant talk. I got a new toy. I got some new shit. A new camera, so we're trying a new perspective, some new angles, a new device, and we'll see how this goes. So today, I was thinking that I would try putting myself together while I talk about oh man, already I'm off to a raggedy start because I don't have everything I need. So, alright, so plant burn. If you guys follow my page regularly, you're gonna see that I went and I tried a new plant fertilizer. Now, plant fertilizer is plant food. You know that plants grow outside, they get their nutrients and things that they need from the soil outdoors, or in the house that actually runs out because it's in a pot, so the nutrients and stuff is limited, right? So you have to add fertilizer to make sure your plants continue to grow and eat, thrive, all that. You might want to be a little selective, especially if you have kids and dogs, and your plants are accessible to your kids and dogs. My plants are not, and I could kind of play around with different fertilizers for now. I usually go for the organic fertilizers, but I don't hold on to that idea if it's for houseplants, because we don't consume the houseplants unless I'm growing herbs inside, but we'll touch on that later. But we don't consume the houseplants, and so I don't mind using chemicals in those fertilizers, or I don't mind having chemicals in those fertilizers. What am I doing here? There we go, that's better. So when I went to the store and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try new plant food, I was looking for an organic one, but I didn't find one with a good enough rating on Amazon in the store, so I went with another one that had bomb reviews. And I'm not gonna tell you what that one is because I didn't even use it. I took it home only to realize that it wasn't non-burn. If this is your first plant talk, come in. It's really chill, really chill. That's why I did my hair and makeup for y'all, because I wasn't ready. But if I didn't do the video, right then, it won't get done. It was not gonna get done. Plant burn I'm actually referring to is not the sunburn, it's the chemical burn. So chemical burn is when you use chemical fertilizers and it's too much salts for the soil, or it's too many minerals and things for the soil to have a reasonable pH. And so what happens is that your leaves and things, they begin to brown, yellow, and it looks like they've been out in the sun and they've burned. But what actually has happened is the same thing that's happened when you've had that perm in for a little too long, or maybe you got your perms a little bit too close together. But yes, it burned the edges out. It burns the edges. So what we need to do is either stick to organic fertilizers or be really cautious in purchasing non-burning fertilizers. And they have them. I was excited because the one I got my hands on in the store, it was oh my gosh, it was the best. It had the best reviews and yada yada yada. So I got home and I'm reading and I realized that the fertilizer, nowhere on the bottle did it read non-burning. And I got enough natural plant problems. I don't need that toxicity in my life. So what I do, I went back to the plant store and exchanged that bitch. I got me a non-burning, it wasn't an organic fertilizer. Now I do consider myself to be an organic gardener, but when it comes to the house plants, I am a little bit more flexible because my plants aren't in reach of children. If you do have your plants throughout the house, I would really look into sticking to organic, just because kids and dogs like to try shit. You just want to make sure that when they do try that shit, because they will try that shit, we want to make sure that when they do try that shit, it's not a plant that can hurt them or some chemicals that can make them sick. So I won't give all the tea today, but there are a few organic mechanisms you can use to fertilize your plants. So stay tuned if you do plants, and if this is Sorry y'all, my nose was itching. If you like plants and gardening, make sure you follow so you guys can see all my little tidbits and videos. I'm a plant enthusiast. I love plants. I love plants. So we're growing and learning together. Make sure that you leave a comment if you have a fertilizer suggestion. And that's all I got this week. My money tree is popping behind me. So I want you to thrive like my money tree this week. I'm gonna go water my plants, and you make sure you find time this week to pour into yourself.